Fire! Live at the gate. We're coming to the table with fire, just like the Jayhawks. Yeah, 2-0, baby, 2-0. Okay, let me stay focused. Welcome to the show tonight, Advocates for Justice, Paralegal Service, Paralegal School and Service. We do it all. Well, we hide out while you do it all. That's kind of more what we do. I'm Coach Neighbors, and you guys know what we're here to talk about tonight. We've been stepping up to the plate and bringing some more fire. Have you guys been watching my new videos? Y'all know I've been getting a little carried away with them fireballs, boy, aren't they stinking cool? Anyway, we need to get to the program. We need to get to the program tonight. So tonight we're going to talk about a couple of things. The first thing that we're going to talk about is a few of the struggles that people have had and some options to those struggles. And then I'm going to inform you about the Prosecutor Eliminator package, the new criminal lawsuit package that I put together for criminal charges that are being leveled against you without an inter party. So, yeah, they're going to love this. And also going to talk a little bit about the webinar that I have scheduled for the 18th, next weekend, I think that is. I posted a few videos in the feed, a few links in the feed to, well, one to a video, one to the new Civil Rights Criminal Defense Lawsuit package. It's criminal offense, but my stuff is already stuff that like normal people don't do. So I just try to use the same words that so people understand what they're getting. I think when they go to the table and take a look at my stuff, they'll see that they're getting the fire. So I'm not worried about that, but I'm trying to keep the words to where people understand exactly what it is that we're doing here. So, and it's interesting. This venture started out quite a while ago, putting together these packages and helping people learn how to use them and things like that. Started out quite a while ago and pretty much involved from arguing their lies to fire. Okay, to suing them for the lies. So that's it. In a nutshell, I played football in college, so I like to keep it simple. That's it. You're suing them for the lies. Well, actually, you're suing them for quite a bit of stuff if you go to my package and take a look at it. In the property tax package, I upgraded that package, and now we address the real estate deed fraud in that situation. And yeah, there's nobody can come up with an answer or respond to that. And people using that new package are having quite a bit of fun. So before we get started, I need you guys to click on those ads and leave them running while you go to work. Okay, maybe not while you go, but okay, just click on the ads and watch that so that I can get paid for this free fire that we're bringing to the table for you guys to use stick in these people's face. So click on that so I can get paid. And make sure that you subscribe. I'll share my links to so other people can see them. The attorneys are getting in the way with my advertising and stuff, and they haven't figured out, or maybe they're figuring out because I'm still here, bitches. Maybe they figured out there's more than one way to get stuff done. So, they're blocking me here and blocking me there, and I can't advertise on Facebook anymore, which was stupid anyway, because those ads people thought were me, and they didn't realize I was getting screwed too when they post my ad on their feed and then leaving poop on my stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, so it doesn't matter, I mean, I'm saying I don't know who they is, but somebody hacked into my stuff there last month or month before last and last month anyway. And yeah, took over and I got my YouTube channel back and I'm still here. So I don't know these forces. I don't take the time to worry too much about them because that would be doing the same thing I tell you guys not to do. That would be looking behind me. I don't spend no time looking behind me because I don't care what's going on behind me unless they're touching something. Okay, sorry. So, that's the thing. I don't look behind me. When you're looking behind you, you can't see where you're punching. So I don't think even anybody can pull that off. So you need to be looking in front of you. That's what I focus on. So those people behind me, that are doing all this stuff can keep doing it, and I'm going to be here. They already tried 3 times to shut me down with state, and it didn't work out very well. And then other states start sending me their BS, and so that didn't work out well either. So I'm still here. So you guys, if you when you're ready to rock and roll, you should also check out the new criminal package that I put together for people facing criminal charges where there's no injured party. So, and boy, that covers a lot of stuff people are suffering if you stop and think about it. So I think that package is going to be pretty hot. So let's just get started here. I think we got all the preliminaries out of the way, all the preliminaries out of the way. Now, the first thing I want to start with is a couple of the struggles that people have faced in the last week or two, and one of them was I had one person message me to let me know that the state court told her that the case was closed, and she was trying to file her counterclaim in the case or whatever. And so number one, before you have a problem, before you email me or message me, you should take the time to do some research. I think the research sounds better than homework. So I'm using a softer word. You should do your research. You should make sure you understand what it is they're trying to do. You should make sure that you understand why they're trying to do it. And once you understand those two things, then it's not too hard to come out with a plan to block what they're trying to do. Now, when you contact me and you say, hey, they sent me this Rookenfeldman in BS, and I know that they're treating the new case that I filed in federal court with a new case number and with a new, against the people on the state court level, I know that they're treating that brand new federal case like it was an extension of the state court case. That happens a lot. Now, to stay on the subject is they told this person that the case was closed. So, it's real easy. You just go home and you look up civil case closed or criminal case closed. Can the case be closed? Oh, they lying to me because the case ain't. But at the end of the day, in your paperwork and the jurisdictional part of your paperwork and in most of the documents we have in that document, the case law that supports the fact that you can challenge jurisdiction at any time up to 15 years. Now, there's a way to challenge it even after 15 years, but it takes more work. This is the easier way to do it. And if you don't know that, then you won't know how to respond. I don't really like to reply because when you reply is when you reply to what they're saying. When you respond is when, I don't know, you're kicking them in the face for what they said. So it's two different things. So I try to make sure that people understand that when I use those two words. So, and I kind of Googled it and looked it up, and it says that the case is okay. So here's the thing. There's the thing. There's 2 sets of rules. If you want to go by the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, which support the fact that you can challenge a case anytime because it supports the case law, or you can go with their local rules that they drummed up and pulled out of their throat. I wasn't going to say out of their butt. Yeah, they have those local rules they pulled out of their butt that they made up themselves. And in my opinion, those local rules, the purpose of them is to speed up the process in court, which means anytime the process is getting sped up in court, you're getting the shaft. So there you go with that. So it depends. Anytime that a judge or the clerk, because most of the time it's the clerk doing this, because most people never even check to see that it's not signed by a judge. Anytime that they violate you, you should do something about it. And that's what this is all about. For 150 years, we didn't do nothing about it. Oh, wait, we did. We're hiring an attorney, and then we got screwed. We got screwed even more. Yeah. So, but now you have an opportunity to do something about it yourself, and that's what we're here to help you get done. So, I would object. And number one, if you filed a brand new lawsuit in federal court, it has nothing to do with the state court, except for the fact that the state court is the one that you're suing. So, I mean, I'm just trying to keep it simple. If the state court is the one that you're suing, then the federal court can't send you back there. And that's part of the reason why the program is structured that way. If you're suing the state court judge, the state bar association, the state attorneys, the state clerk, and the sheriff, and okay. So anyway, I think you get the point here. So there's no way in hell that your case should be, if you filed a brand new federal case in federal court with a brand new case number, there's no way in hell it should get remanded to state court. Unless you're stupid. Okay, sorry. Look, there's no way in hell that they could convince me that they're going to move my federal case that I filed to state court, and you're suing state court and the state court players and all of that. I would start laughing in their face and then let them know that my legal team has some more entries down. I'm not making any threats, because it's only a threat if you freaking don't do it, right? Now, one of the other things people face, I've had a couple of people call me that thought it was more important to file the restraining order and the state citizenship instead of getting your lawsuit filed in federal court, or getting the counterclaim filed in the state court process to stop it. You can't take my stuff and use it as if it is the conventional crap, okay? And you have no grounds to use a restraining order until you get a lawsuit filed that they can't just kick out the door. So until the lawsuit gets filed, you're exposed. So that's the best way I can put that. Now, people can run around and file a restraining order and do all this stuff, and then when you do that crap and you don't follow the instructions in the video, what they're going to do is they're going to move your ass up to the top of the list so they can get you taken care of, and on the 10-day or the 7-day countdown to prevent them from having to redo a bunch of paperwork and shit. So, and slowing them down on getting you out off their property. Because remember, the state is the one that's actually coming after you, and the state is the one that's actually in charge of your property deed. In the criminal case, the state is the one that's saying they're the injured party, and the state is the one that's paying the prosecutor, and the state is the one that's paying the judge, and the state is the one that's paying the police officer. Sounds like a conflict of interest, don't it? I mean, I don't know. I'm not that smart, but it sounds like a damn conflict of interest to me. So the other thing that people are struggling with is the fact that they don't find the value in watching the instructional video, particularly the updated instructional video to start out with, and then the instructional video. Any videos that have been updated will show you the updated process from the real-time feedback that I get in all the time. So those videos are important to start out watching first. And it's important to remember when you're watching the videos that the older videos, things have changed. Things have changed a lot. So you guys got to keep up with those changes. And you start out by making sure you watch any videos that show that they've been updated. So that's very important. Now, I want to, let me see, there was one other thing that we wanted to talk about, and that is the bankruptcy. Some people are in the bankruptcy court. They ask me bankruptcy questions, and my take on the bankruptcy is that it's still their process, and they're screwing you over. All they're doing is running you out of money. That's my take on it. Now, some people feel like they need to do that to stop the bleeding or to get themselves because they don't know that any other processes work or whatever. And most of those people, well, all of those people haven't spent any time reading my reviews. But I don't argue with people on that. But when people come to me and ask me questions about that, I just tell them no. Excuse me, I don't do the bankruptcy thing. In my opinion, if it were me, if it were I would dismiss the bankruptcy. And because it's not going to help you. What they're going to do is run you out of money. And then in the end, after you run out of money, they're going to throw your house back into the foreclosure because that's the way the process goes. And that's, and if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, you can think about this. In non-judicial foreclosure, they tell you, oh, we can't help you. There's no case. There's no case for your house or whatever. I don't think so. There's no way in hell, in my opinion, there's no way in hell that they could sell your property on the courthouse steps in 30 days if they didn't have a file with your shit in it already. And there's no way in hell that Zillow and Realtor.com and all these thieving ass places would have your property information on their shit and have that shit shown on the internet to the neighbors. And there's no way in hell that none of that would be going down if the program wasn't already structured for all that to go down. So now the prosecutor eliminator package I brought it to the table under the traffic ticket thing because that was the best keywords that I could find to rank my video so people will see it. Now, the difference between this traffic package, this super traffic package, this prosecutor eliminator bomb, the difference between this and other regular traffic 42 USC package is this package targets the prosecutor. And with a special sanction motion that I put together for like $3.5 million, and you can change that to whatever $0.1 you want to put on there, and you're going after the prosecutor for failure to do the stuff they're supposed to be doing. And the good thing about this whole thing is that it's non-discretionary. The judge don't have any say in it. So it's just you and the prosecutor. Now, this sanction motion, this demand for sanctions is like a mini lawsuit inside of their stuff. And it just messes up the whole case. And the idea is to blow their case up before you file your 42 USC 1983 civil rights lawsuit package against them. So I don't know if you've already blown up their case and caused them to go sit the hell down and leave you alone. Now, when you file your lawsuit, it shouldn't really go to court. You should just ask them to schedule some settlement hearing. I'm serious. I'm serious as a heart attack. Right into the settlement hearings, because if they've already went and sat their happy ass down, then they were screwing with you. So, and that's the beauty of the way my program is structured. Now, with that being said, for you people who have fear, this program is not for you. If you have fear, my program is not for you. And I'm just going to throw that on the table. If you have fear they're going to retaliate against you, or if you have fear or whatever, then my program is not for you. My program is for the people who are willing to do whatever it takes. So, and that's it for the people who are willing to do whatever it takes. Now, I have a webinar scheduled next weekend on the 18th, September 18th, 2022 at 8 o'clock Central Time. And in this webinar, I'm going to introduce my new package, Criminal Prosecutor Eliminator, and I'm going to respond to questions that people may have about the steps they need to set themselves up to take control of their criminal case using my non-conventional offensive strategies. So, and I have a link that I posted in the beginning of the comment section. You can go and click on that link and go to the web page that I'm using to host my trainings on, and you can take a look at everything about it. And I'm going to post a video in that page too that people can watch. So, and that's going to be next week. So anybody interested in that, or any paralegals or business entrepreneurs interested in changing your business or starting a service, having this package is going to be great because it will help you stop the prosecutors. It'll help you stop them in municipal court. I don't care. It'll just, you're going to be bringing fire to the table wherever you go. So you guys check that package out and head over to my website at winningcourtnow.com to see what other options that you have, and have a new email address, and I'm going to post it too. It's also posted at the bottom of my website, so you guys can go there and check it out. Thank you for the privilege of sharing your time, and I will see you guys in the next video.